What's going on, everybody? Your boy Chihuahua is back again. Now, a college student took his own life because his frat brothers was stabbing him with fishing hooks, putting out putting out cigarettes on his chest. So he took his life, and plus they threatened him because they say if he didn't do it, they was gonna rape his girlfriend. And I'd say I wouldn't have took my life. I would have took all their lives. I don't give a shit. See, this right here happens in these colleges a lot. A lot. And you ain't sitting to sit there and threaten me, talking about you gonna rape my girlfriend. Nah, motherfucker, I'm gonna beat all y'all ass in this bitch. Ain't shit the police gonna do. Because obviously, ain't shit the college people doing. The college professors and all these who are over the college. Ain't shit they doing. This shit right here happens all the fucking time on these colleges. Especially at these frat houses. They be running around here and getting girls drunk, raping their asses. They be doing all kind of shit. And nothing ever gets done about this. They do this type of shit all the time, man. Pitting out cigarette butts on people. Stabbing people, getting folk drunk. And nobody never go to jail for this. And I'm sure ain't nobody going to jail for this young man committing suicide. I'm sure.
He was a star athlete at his high school. Now he's gone. His parents say he took his own life after being bullied in a college fraternity hazing. And we want to warn you, the images in this report are intense.
It's a college fraternity hazing sending shockwaves across America. Authorities say
this ain't no shockwave to me, because I know this shit always go on. They get these boys drunk, they torture them, they rape girls on campus, getting their ass drunk, and nothing never happens. Nobody never go to jail for this. Why? Because they in college? Why? Because they keep this shit hush hush? And you go out there inside the general public and do this crazy shit, then these folks might take it seriously.
freshman was tortured as his fellow frat brothers extinguished cigarettes on his chest and speared his leg with a fish hook. 18-year-old Sawyer Updike's parents say a non-stop cycle of abuse drove their all-American son to suicide.
He was that kid that everybody loved to have around. He certainly was loved by so many people.
Sawyer was a freshman at the University of Texas at Austin and pledged the Sigma Chi fraternity. His family says that's when his hazing nightmare began. They provided disturbing videos showing other pledges in agony as a cigarette is stubbed out on one guy's wrist and on another's chest. They spoke with Allison Hall.
I saw the video of others burning his chest.
People burning his chest with cigarettes?
Yes.
This sounds like torture.
It was torture. It was absolutely torture.
In court papers, his family...
What I don't ever understand, why do people always want to fit in? Why do people always want to be part of something? You know? Why come you just can't be by yourself? Why come you gotta be part of a frat house that you know you're not gonna be part of that shit the rest of your life? High school, college, this shit ain't real. This shit isn't real. The only thing that's real, what you do after high school, what you do after college. That right there is the start of your life. What you do after that. You know? People will risk everything to just be part of something. Learn how to be by yourself.
Family alleges he was whipped, beaten, and allegedly forced to consume excessive amounts of alcohol and drugs.
That's not surprising to me. This is the type of shit they do on these campuses. But it go unnoticed because nobody never talks about it. And then when people do talk about it, it continues on.
A lawsuit filed by Sawyer's parents claims that frat boys threatened to sexually assault Sawyer's girlfriend if he didn't do exactly as he was told.
So, if he didn't do exactly what he was told, they was gonna rape his girlfriend. Fuck all this sexual assault shit. They was gonna fuck his girlfriend. They was gonna run a fucking train on her and rape her. And that right there alone should have these boys thrown behind bars. You sitting there threatening a dude's woman, talking about you gonna rape her and run trains all on her. That alone should get these boys thrown in jail. Now, the law is the law. The law is the fucking law. The dude committed suicide because of this. Now, me personally, I would have shot all their asses up. I would never kill myself. I'd go take somebody else's life before I go take my own life. Fuck all that. You want to sit there and make my life a living hell, so I'm going to take all y'all lives. That's what I would do. I'm sorry, that's what I would do. I would never take my life. I feel like people who take their lives, they are selfish. Because you need to think about your family. You need to think about the people you leave behind before you just end up taking your own life. Think about your loved ones. Don't just think about yourself. Yeah, I think arrest these motherfuckers need to spend about 25 years behind bars, 20 years for threatening to rape this dude girlfriend and for torturing this young man. But I know ain't nothing gonna happen. Now, if you're out here in the real world, in the general public, something might happen. It might happen. But I don't really know.
His parents say that drugs and brutality triggered a psychological crisis, and after 5 months of pledging torture, Sawyer took his own life.
They broke him down little by little.
The university says it has ordered Sigma Chi to cease all activities.
It's horrible. No parent should have to
They wanted them to cease all activities, but they didn't throw nobody behind bars. Make that make sense.
see what happened to him. No child should have to endure that, period.
UT Austin told us in a statement that they do not tolerate hazing by any group or individual affiliated.
Yes, they do. Yes, the fuck they do. Because every other day or every other fucking year, you hear news clips about this. Yes, they do.
With the university. Meantime, the national chapter of the fraternity says its investigation resulted in the closure of that local chapter and the expulsion of several members.
That's in the video, guys. The video down in the description below. Why do we fall? To pick ourselves back up. We are who we choose to be.